Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about how would a tarot reader describe you. So basically this reading is more geared towards like if somebody were to do it, ask a tarot reader about you, how would that tarot reader describe you? So pile number one, you're going to be the citrine crystal. Pile number two, the smoky quartz. And pile number three, the amethyst crystal. Okay. So pause this video if you have to and just meditate on the pile that you feel most drawn to. Oh, see, sorry guys. Yeah, so meditate on the pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you'll find the timestamp in the description box, and I'll see you at your pile. How about one? How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it's going to be about what would a tarot reader, like how would a tarot reader describe it to someone if somebody did like a reading on you, okay? Or like asked about you to a tarot reader. So thank you so much guys for tuning in and watching my video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are a newbie, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first, and then we get started so that way we don't pick up the energy from previous reading and like my personal readings that I do on myself. So let's get started. And if you guys hear any background noise, like somebody screaming in the background, don't be alarmed. It's not a spirit or anything like that. It's my son, okay? So yes, just letting you guys know in advance. So yeah, just bear with me one moment. I'm just putting out the sage. So we're going to use the Wide Awake deck, the Crystal Tarot deck, and the Work Your Light Oracle deck, okay? So let's get started. Pile number one. Oh crap, guys, I'm so sorry. Just bear with me one moment. This sage is not like stopping. It's still burning. Holy moly. Maybe that's something interesting. So sorry, but that could mean something that it's hard to put out your fire. That's what I'm getting, because this sage is not. It's determined to stay lit up. All right, finally. Yeah, so I would say it's hard to put out your fire. Your determination. So let's get started. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number one if someone had a reading done on them or asked about them? How would a tarot reader describe my pal? Okay. How would a tarot reader describe okay. Oh, whoops. I was like, what am I doing? Okay. I don't know, for some reason I had to shuffle the cards. So, oh, the Empress is here. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, Two of Wand, Eight of Wand. What did I say? Two of Wand, Two of Sword, guys. What the heck? Okay, and Eight of Wand, the Death card, and the Fool here. So when this card came out, you know what I heard? I heard sweetheart. So I feel like they would describe you as a sweetheart, someone that's a little bit in their head because we have the Two of Sword here, so it could be a little bit indecisive. Like have a childlike essence to you. Okay, you're quick on your toes because we have the Eight of Wand here, and you're very creative. That's what they would say. They would say that you're very creative, and you went through a lot of transformation in your life. Like you had to reinvent yourself more than once. And we have the Fool here, so that means you like to take risk. So they will describe you as somebody who is a risk taker. Sometimes could be indecisive, quick on your toes. You're able to transform yourself. Like you're somebody that's good with change, but you have a sweetheart nature to you, like a child. Like you're sweet. Because I'm getting this from the Six of Cups. That's how they would describe you to somebody. Oh, wow, guys. Impressed. Impress. Oh my God. That means beautiful. Exotic looking. Like I don't know, I'm keep getting exotic energy here. Like in most of my readings, like exotic people. And it's just like abundant energy. You had to like basically we have the Empress here, so you have like strong creative energy to you. You're able to manifest beautiful things in your life. Like you have a positive mindset, because in order for you to be the Empress, you have to be vibrating high, and in order for you to be in that status, you had to go through a lot in life. So that's why the Death card is here. So you could definitely be I'm getting I heard some signs, but they're not even here. I heard Leo and I heard Virgo, but we don't really have Virgo here. And we don't, well, we have Leo because of the Eight of Wands, but it was more like I was going to say Aries, but you could be those Leo and Virgo because those two signs came up and they're not really here. Their energy is not really here. So those two signs, we have Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. And here we have the Devil, so Capricorn energy. How would so very creative, very abundant. So you live a beautiful life, you live an abundant life, and also your mindset is abundant. That's how the tarot reader would describe you: somebody who's abundant, somebody who's positive, somebody who spread like joy everywhere they go. Like you're like a sunshine in people's lives. That's how they would describe you. And you are beautiful because the Empress is beautiful. So you're very like that's why I keep getting exotic, like beautiful features. Because look at the Empress, she's beautiful. She has beautiful features, and you're very fruitful because look at the fruits here in the trees and the fruits on her dress. So you bring a lot of abundance. You're a risk taker. You enjoy life. Like I feel like you live life to the fullest, and you don't have like you don't live in regrets. You don't let things hold you back, like past hold you back. You're able to bounce back from adversity. That's what I'm getting. Oh yeah, King of Swords. So very intelligent. Like people, I feel like yeah, the Six of Pentacle. I feel like the tarot reader would say that people underestimate your intelligence because you're very beautiful. So they probably think like because you're pretty, you're like the stereotype that like you can't be pretty and smart at the same time. Like it's like you're supposed to be either one or the other. But people underestimate you, how smart you are. They don't think that like somebody that looks like you would be that intelligent. So for people it's like a shock. So that's how like the tarot reader would describe you. Like you're very intelligent, like you're able to read between the lines, you're able to read people, but you're a fair person. You're fair in your dealing because we have the Six of Pentacle, equal give and take. So you're fair in your dealing. You don't cheat people. You're somebody that's like honorable. Like you don't like try to like scheme people. I don't get no deceiving energy from the spouse. So that's how the tarot reader would describe you. So if somebody were to ask about you, that's what they would say, and they would like let the person know that you're not somebody that would like do, like if let's say somebody were to ask like, should can I trust this person? They will say yes. How will a tarot reader describe my pal number one, Spirit? How would a tarot reader describe? Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacle, the Eight of Sword, and the Knight of Sword. So basically, they would describe you as, like I said, somebody that could bounce back from adversity. So let's say if you ever were to be broke, yes, you would be in your head about it. Yes, you would stress about it, but you would come up with a solution quickly. You would not harbor like, oh my God, like you would not harbor like in self pity. You would not pity yourself, even if you lose all your money today, because your mind is so abundant that you know you could flip it. Yes, obviously you will have like moments where like you're doubting yourself and you're down and you're wondering like why, like how I'm going to get out of the situation, but you always figure out a way. You always find a way out, and you find it quickly. It doesn't take you time. Like it's not going to take you a long time to bounce back from adversity. It's not going to take you years. It might take you like, okay, you might be in a slump for a week or two, but like after a month, like you're already back on your feet, getting your things together. You're able to manifest like quickly in your life. You have like, you're so connected with the divine. I feel like maybe like the tarot reader would say like you're somebody that's like have high intuition and is connected to like your ancestors and your roots. So you always like, no matter what happens to you in life, you always believe that things are going to work out in your favor, even if in the moment it doesn't look like it. You in your heart, you know for sure, like whatever you believe in, like whatever, like if you're religious or whatever, you know, like your religion or you know your culture, like in your heart, like I know like my gods, whoever I believe in, they know that if I trust in them and I believe in them, they're gonna come for me, they're gonna come through. And you have that essence in you and you have that belief in you. That's why you're so abundant. And that's why things like you don't stay in the slum too long. Okay? That's how a tarot reader would describe you to somebody. Let's get this card. How would a tarot reader describe my pal? Oh, come on. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number one, Spirit? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number one? Oh, come on now. You're not giving up. And then you want to give me more than one. No. Like just one, please. Extra one. Okay, there's two. I'll just take them too. Okay. Oh, wow. So we have the Ace of Pentacle in reverse and upright, I mean. So we have the World here, the Ace of Pentacle in upright, and the Two of Wands. So you see, it's just going back to what I was saying. The world is like a cycle is completed. Like you're able to move on from one cycle. You don't stay in that energy. You're able to move forward. And then when you get like, okay, so let's say, for instance, let me just give an example. Let's say if you lose your job, you're able to close that cycle. And then once you close that cycle, you know you're going to get a new opportunity. And then once you get that new opportunity, you know how to plan ahead. You know how to deal with the cards that like you're dealt. So if you're dealt some bad cards, you're able to flip it and make it turn into your favor because you have that mind. You have that like growth mentality, because you know that, okay, like one chapter is closed, but that doesn't mean that's the end of the story. It's just the end of that chapter. So you have that mind. So that's how like a tarot reader would describe you. How would a tarot reader describe my pile number one? So I got 3 cards. Okay, so we have protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, and answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So this is exactly tying back to what I was just saying. You know you're protected by your like whatever you believe, whatever like religion, if you're religious or you're cultural where you have like spiritual beliefs like in your culture or anything that you believe in, you know that you're protected no matter what happens to you in life. You know that you're protected, you know that you have like divine guidance that's like guiding you in life, so you're never like worried for too long. Like you do experience worry and anxiety because you're human, that's normal, that's just the experience of being human. You're supposed to feel those emotions, but you know that you're not supposed to like wallow in those emotions and stay in them. You're supposed to feel it and let it go. You know that. So you know you're protected. You're unbound, like you're releasing patterns in your life. So that's how they would describe you. They would describe you as somebody that would like that's releasing patterns, soul contracts. That's why you're at the Empress energy. And answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You trust in the universe. That's how they would describe you. Somebody who trusts in the universe, know that no matter what happens in life, you're always gonna make it on top. You're like optimistic. Okay, you're an optimistic person, abundant person in your mind and also in your life. That's why your life is so abundant, because your mind is abundant. It starts in your mind first and you understand that. So that's how they would describe you, pal number one. So that's all I have for you, pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you on my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video, it's gonna be about how would a tarot reader describe you to someone. So let's say if somebody were to get a reading on you or ask about you in a reading, how would that tarot reader describe you? So I would like to thank you, each and every one of you, for like tuning into my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first, so that way we don't pick up the energy from the previous pile. So let's get started. Smudge these bad boys. So we have the Crystal Tarot deck, which is the purple deck. Then the blue deck in the middle is the Wide Awake. And this one is the Work Your Light Oracle cards, okay? So we're going to put this out. All right, perfect. Oh, crap. No, no, no. Yo, the sage is like persistent, yo. All right. So let's get started, pal number two. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number two, Spirit? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number two? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number two, Spirit? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number two? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacle, the Nine of Wand, the Page of Pentacle, and Ace of Cups, and the Star. So what I'm getting here with the Four of Pentacle, the Nine of Wand, So they would say to somebody, if they were to ask about you in the reading, that you're somebody that holds back, not because you're selfish or stingy, but because you've been through a lot in life. You have the nine of one. So you're very cautious, okay? You give a little of yourself because you have a big heart. The Ace of Cups, you have a big heart. When you love deeply, okay? You go above and beyond for people you love. So that's why you're very cautious with the Page of Pentacle. You give a little of yourself. You when you open up to people is little by little. You don't open up greatly to people. You've been through a lot of like trials and tribulation in your life. That's why you hold back with the Four of Pentacle. But your heart is big. Your love is like runs is like a river. It is no beginning and there's no end to your love. When you love somebody, you really go far for them. You're like you don't see no limit in love. You will die for somebody that you love. Like you're they would describe you as the type of person that would jump in front of like a bullet for your loved one. That's how they would describe you. And the star here, that's Aquarius energy. You are like a star. You heal, like you have healing power. So people that come into your circle, you have to screen them because you have a lot to give. You're not somebody who's like you hold back because like you think you're better. No, it's because you have so much to offer that you can't just like you're not just anybody. Basically, that's what I'm getting. You're not just anybody. You're somebody who's great. You have humanitarian energy to you because like the star is healing energy and the star is Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is the humanitarian of the zodiac. So you have that feeling to you. So you're the type of person that like if you see somebody struggling, you're there to give a helping hand. But what I get from this is that when you help people, you're not the type of person that will tell that I help this person. You will help somebody in secret. I don't know if that makes sense. So basically, like you know how some people like if they do charity work, they have to post that and like show that they're doing so much good and stuff like that. You're not like that. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna do it in quiet. Like the only person that's gonna know that you did some charity work is the people that actually was there when you did the charity work. Like nobody's gonna know. You're the type of person that would give like anonymous donation. That's what I'm getting. And that's how they would describe you to like that's how a fortune teller would describe you. I don't know why I said fortune teller, but tarot reader would describe you to somebody. Okay? Like that would ask about you. So how would a tarot reader describe my pal number two? And sorry guys, I didn't say at the beginning, that's the smoky quartz, okay? How would a tarot reader describe my pal two? Wow, Temperance came flying out. That's Sagittarius energy. So you're balanced, emotionally balanced. That's what I'm saying. You've been through a lot in life. You're wise. So you're cautious, very cautious. You don't give up of yourself easily to people. You know what I keep hearing? Oh man, maybe you are just some Aaliyah fans up in here. But like the Aaliyah song, if your girl only knew. Like I keep hearing, ain't it easy to get with me? That part. So I feel like it's not easy for people to come into your inner circle. Like I said, you don't open up yourself because your heart is so big that you're afraid to get hurt. That's why you screen people. That's what I get, screening, and not your you don't I don't feel like you're just doing it because you think you're better. It's just really you just don't want to get hurt because you've been through a lot of like challenges in life. People betrayed you. I feel like a lot of people betrayed you, betrayed your, oh my god, guys, Ace of Cups again, big heart, a huge heart. Like I feel like you put yourself, like what a tarot reader would say is that you, like I said, you would jump in front of a bullet for somebody that you love. So people like people in your past, they probably took advantage of that. That's why you're like so guarded now. That's what a tarot reader would say, because your heart is so big, guys. Like Ace of Cups twice. You have a lot of love to give. It's pouring out. And if anybody who gets to have you in their life, it's like they know it's a blessing to have you. Okay? It's not something to take for granted. Like having you, whether a friend, a lover, anything, it's like a blessing. You're that friend that people could call in the middle of the night and you will come running for them. They say, "Oh my God, like my car is broke down." You will be like, "Where are you?" Like, "I'm coming to get you." Like, you're that type of person. I'll call the CA for you. I'll pay for you. Like, you're that type of person. That's how a tarot reader would describe you. And like, you give so much of yourself that like sometimes you run dry, but you learn from experience. Okay, that's why the temperance is here. You learn to temper and you learn to screen people with all the like experience that you have. Now you are able to weed out the people that are users, the vampires, like the narcissists. Like, you're able to screen those people quickly because you have like a repertoire of like all those experiences that you've been through in life. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 2 to someone? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 2 to someone they're reading on them? How? The Emperor here. Okay, so we have the Emperor, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So this is like Aries energy. That's Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So you could have those in your chart, but I'm sensing like those 3 signs. So the Aquarius, Sag, and Aries. Those are the two, like a 3 main energies here. You don't have to be those signs, but you can embody the energy of those signs. Okay. So like, very, because of your experience, you've gained leadership skills because you've been through a lot, so you know how to maneuver, and then you know how to lead people out of like certain situations. So you're a good example. You would be a great role model. Basically, that's how they would describe you, as somebody who's a role model and worthy of praise. Okay. You are, like, they would say that you're worthy of praise because of like all the good that you do in the world. It's like they would say that you're somebody, even if you've been through all these harsh situations, harsh lessons in life, you never let your heart turn cold. You always like were optimistic and always felt like, no matter what people did to you, like God would always bless you with something else. Let's say if somebody took money from you, you knew that, okay, because they took, like, I'm not gonna like retaliate against them. I'm gonna let it be, and I'm gonna let God fight my battles, and God is gonna bless me with something else. God is gonna bless me with like something bigger. You know that because you have the Ace of Cups, and your heart, like, you're the type of person that you probably like animals. I get the sense that you have a strong connection to animals. I heard dog, so you may have a dog or a cat, but I'm strongly like, maybe feel like you're a dog person. I feel like they would say that you kind of like to spend a lot of time with your dog, and that you would be a great parent. Okay, because we have the Emperor here, that's the father, a father figure. So you have like great authority and you don't abuse it. Okay, they say that's how they would describe you, somebody that commands respect, but you don't abuse that power. You don't like try to like bully people or try to intimidate them to like showcase your power. You're not like that. You're very humble. That's what I get. You're very humble because you know what you've been through, and you know that it was not easy to get to the status that you are now. But they will say that you're very worthy of praise, and that like the Two of Pentacle, that you have a lot on your plate, but you know how to juggle your life. You know how to juggle, maneuver in life, because of like all the experience that you had with the Nine of Wands. Like, with all the experience, you're great. That's why you would be a great leader, because you know how to juggle like a lot of things and not be overburdened by it, because you've been through worse things in life. So you would be a great manager, because like You know how to manage multiple people, and you're able to read, like, I feel like, you know what I just heard? How to Win Friends and Influence People. Maybe you read that book. That's what I heard. I just heard, and I have that book at home. So maybe you read that book, or maybe that's a book that you should read. That's just gonna, like, maybe like you have a lot of those characteristic in that book. Like you have that. Okay, you know how to influence people. Basically, you have strong, influential energy to you. That's how they would describe you to somebody if they did a reading on you. Okay. Let's see if I could get more messages. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number? Oh, wow. Okay. So they would describe you as somebody that has a lot of like suitors, and like there's a lot of like gossip surrounding you. People talk a lot about you. And I don't feel about in a bad way. It's because like you hold back and it's hard to get in your circle. So people, like, you have a lot of suitors, people that want to like get to know you, they want to take you out on dates or whatever, but you're more focused on yourself, you're more focused on your on healing. And I feel like you're more focused towards charity work. Maybe you do, I don't know if you do, but that's what I'm getting. Like you're somebody who does charity on your weekends when you have free time, like you give your time in exchange. And I feel like this is why the universe always bless you back, because of like you give so freely of yourself and you don't ask anything in return. You never ask somebody, like, your love is unconditional. Okay, unconditional. You don't, like, there's no attachment to you. You don't say, oh, if they're gonna do this for me, I want this in return. It's never like that. It's like, I do this for you because I really love you. That's what for like tarot reader would say about you, pile number two. How would a tarot reader describe my palm number two? I would describe my palm number two, Spirit. How would it describe my palm number two? Okay, so we have mirror, who and what is triggering you. We have council of light, divine orchestrated helpers in subtle realms. Oh God, like, please don't make fun of my accent, okay? And then no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay, yeah, some words, because I speak French, so I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna have like tongue twister, how do, like, some words I'm just like, oh man. I always have the French accent comes out. So yeah. So I feel like you trigger people. Like the tarot reader would say that you're somebody that triggers people. They like, I feel like when people like hurt you and stuff like that, they regret it later, because they like, because you don't do anything bad, you don't retaliate against them after they do something bad to you. And then once they realize like how horrible they were to you, they feel like a monster, and they want to apologize to you. So like you mirror back to them who they are, because you show them that I'm not like you. Even if you hurt me, I'm not gonna retaliate, because I'm not like that. That's you. You're the one who's hurt. You're the one who's hurting inside. That's why you're hurting me. But I'm showing you that that's not the same reflection that you see in me. The reflection that you see in me is like you, is not really who I like. What you're seeing in me is not me. That's you. Because when they see like you don't retaliate, you don't do something, because if it was the role was reversed, they would retaliate against you if you were to do something like that to them. But you didn't do anything, so it triggers people. It makes them see like their dark side and their bad side. You're like a mirror to people. And you see where it says divine orchestrated, like it's like as if you are put in those people's life to show them their bad side. So like people apologize to you. I feel like people like come back and say like I'm sorry, even if it's like after 2 years, 3 months, like they think back, because it's like they get haunted by what they did to you. So you are like a helper, okay? You help them heal themselves. Okay, the star, you help people heal their wounds, their like dark side. Okay, And no, like, you don't retaliate. You say, you wait, postpone, pause, say no. You don't go after people. When people hurt you, you're like, okay, that's what you did. All right, I'm gonna let karma deal with you. I'm gonna let life deal with you. I'm gonna let the universe deal with you, but I'm not gonna retaliate. I'm just gonna keep walking away and heal myself. But now I'm just gonna be more cautious. I'm just gonna be more cautious. I'm still gonna be that same person with a beautiful heart. I'm not gonna let you harden my heart. I'm always gonna be nice. I'm always gonna be sweet. Okay, I'm not gonna be like a horrible person that's gonna, like, because somebody hurt me, now I'm gonna be a monster. No, I'm gonna keep my heart light as a feather. That's what I'm hearing, light as a feather. Okay, my pal number two, that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number two. Bye. Hi, pal three. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, it's going to be about how would a tarot reader describe you to somebody. So let's say somebody were to do a reading on you or ask about you in a reading. How would that tarot reader describe you? So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards before we get started, so that way we don't pick up the energy from the previous pile. So we're going to be using, the purple deck is the Crystal Tarot deck. The one in the middle is the Wide Awake deck. And this one is the Work Your Light Oracle deck, okay? So we're smudging these bad boys before we get started. So pile number three, you chose the amethyst crystal, okay? So this is gonna be your reading. So like I said at the beginning, it's how would a tarot reader describe you to somebody if they did a reading on you, okay? So I know I didn't say that to the other pile, but this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started. Pile number three. Pile number three. All right. How would a tarot... No, I heard shuffle again. How would a tarot reader describe you to somebody if they did a reading on you or ask about you? How would they describe my pile number three, Spirit? How would a tarot reader describe my pile number three? How would a tarot reader... No, that's too many cards. How would a tarot reader describe my pile number three? Okay. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacle, the Moon, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands. Okay, so we have Pisces energy here with the Moon. So you could be a Pisces here or have Pisces in your chart, or you could just embody that energy. So they would say that you're I get secretive and highly intuitive, okay? I don't know why, but I heard that you know when somebody's trying to tap into your energy. So let's say, for instance, somebody is trying to spy on you energetically or trying to do some spells on you or whatever. You get an inkling. I don't know. You get like that feeling that something's off. Like you have like that, that spidey sense, like Spider-Man. You get that when somebody trying to tap into your energy, no matter who they are, even if they try to cloak their energy where they like pretend like, they try to cloak it so that way you don't sense it. They can't do that with you. I don't know why I got that. That's what I got. That's like, that means you have like like very strong intuitive psychic powers. So you could be a tarot reader yourself. I don't know why I just got that from this. Even though like the moon does not necessarily mean all of that I just said, but that's what I got. So four of wands here. You could be married. They could say that you're married and that you're in a stable relationship, or that you're somebody that's like have like a lot of like creative energy, that's able to manifest a lot, like you have a lot of knowledge, you have like a lot of esoteric knowledge, and that you're very grounded. You're not afraid to walk away if something does not meet your needs or your standard in life, and you have strong like guys, I don't know why I just heard I strong marketing skills. Maybe you are like a social media marketer or something like that, but I don't know why I just heard that. That's I don't know where, but I heard strong marketing skills. I don't know, maybe that was for somebody specific. But yeah, so we have the three of one here. So you're able to plan ahead in life. You're able to like you have I the gift of vision. You get to see visions. I see like I feel like they would say that in your dreams, like in your dream state, you're able to have like you have premonitions. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why I just heard that, but you have premonition, and that's what a tarot reader would say. And they would say like exactly what I said. If they did a reading on you, they would know that, like they would sense that you know they're doing a reading on you. I don't know if that makes sense. So if somebody were to tap into your energy, let's say for instance, like in that instance, like somebody's asking about you, you would know that. You would know that this person is trying to do a reading on you. Like wow. Whoever that resonates with, you're powerful. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? How would a tarot reader... I think you might be a Virgo here because the Hermit wanted to come out in this pile and also in this pile, and I didn't make it come out. But we have Justice here. We have Libra. That's what I'm saying. Like you have a lot of esoteric knowledge. Like you are justice, fairness, truth. Okay, like you're a truthful person. You don't like you wouldn't like lie, even if like lying would get you out of a situation. You will tell the truth. If like if you okay, you know what I heard, if you do the crime you do the time. So basically if you were caught, you would not, like I heard, you would not snitch. That's how they would describe you. Like you are like somebody of your word, and you live like a authentic life. Okay, you have knowledge like I don't know. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not gonna say it. No spirit. Leave me alone. Okay. So yes, so we have the Justice here. So you're somebody that like have a lot of knowledge, okay? You could, like I said, you could be a Libra here. That's that picked this card. Or you could have like I said, Pisces and Libra. That's what we have. So you will do your time. You understand that because you're the one who got caught, you're not gonna like bring somebody else down with you. Yes, we have the World here. Like when a cycle is completed, you're able to move on. You don't hold on to things because you have understanding of esoteric knowledge. I heard feng shui. So maybe you do feng shui. They would say that you're very knowledgeable. That's what I'm saying. You're probably a tarot reader yourself. That's how they would describe you, as somebody who's probably does reading. Okay, and you have feng shui. So you feng shui your house. Okay, the way your house is, everything in your house, you place them at specific spots, specific coordination in your house. And where you live is specific as well. Like you wouldn't rent or buy your house at a specific area because you know that energy there is out of balance or is not in coordination with you. So you would move somewhere else just because of that, because you live by, like, that's why I keep hearing esoteric knowledge. You have that. So you probably read a lot of books on like ancient history. So that's how they would describe you, somebody who's very knowledgeable in esoteric knowledge. So you probably know numerology, you know your number, you know how to calculate it. So that's what I'm getting for you, pal number 3. That's what they would say about you. That's how they would describe you, somebody who has immense power, immense knowledge, and you prefer to spend time alone because you're secretive, okay? Oh my God, justice again, guys. Definitely could be a Libra here. The Five of Cups. So, okay. You've been through a lot of heartbreak in your life. A lot of heartbreak. We have the Five of Cups here, and we have justice again. Like, I feel like the tarot would say that a lot of people try to like set you up to go to jail. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's just like very random, like very random message. People try to betray you, try to like do things to you in the and even in like in the spiritual world, try to cast spells on you, but it would always backfire back on them. It would never touch you really. Like, you know how to protect yourself spiritually. You have a lot of knowledge, so you know how to bless your house. So you bless your house and you don't let a lot of people come in your house. You have a strong like foundation in your house. Like your family who's around you is very solid, okay? But you've been through a lot of heartbreak. That's how they would describe you. Somebody who's been through a lot of heartbreak. And like, I'm not getting regrets because the Five of Cups represents regret. I don't get that's is regret, is heartbreak. A lot of betrayal. People like, you open up to them and they betrayed you. Like, they try to steal, I don't know why they try to steal your knowledge. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? Oh, that's too many cards. That's like, yeah. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? Okay, that's too many cards. Let me just try the other deck. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3 if they're reading? Somebody had a reading done on them. How would a tarot reader describe them, Spirit? No, you guys need to stop playing. Give me 1 or 2 cards. Okay. Is it 2? Yes. Oh, wow. See? 5 of Cups again. 7 of Swords. Betrayal, guys. A lot of people betrayed you. Betrayed your knowledge. 7 of Swords is like knowledge. I feel like, I'm telling you, people try to steal your knowledge. I don't know how they were trying to do that, but it's like they were trying to like steal like what you've learned. And it's as if like that's what I'm saying. I feel like people try to do spell work on you, okay? And you had like people that were close to you. That's why you're secretive about like what you do, and you're not afraid to walk away. You know how to protect yourself. But people, like, a lot of people betrayed you. We have the 7 of Sword here. So you have a lot of like you have a lot of heartbreak. I'm just gonna keep it real. You have a lot of heartbreak. That's how they would describe you. Somebody who's been through a lot, okay, who's lost a lot. Even though you still have like a lot of things going on for yourself, but a lot of stuff was taken from you. A lot of people will try to cheat you, okay, try to betray you. I don't know why I keep going back to knowledge. How would a tarot reader would describe my pal? No, let me make it this one. My pal number 3, Spirit. How would it describe my pal number 3? How would it describe my pal number 3, Spirit? How would it describe my pal number 3? Too many cards. Okay. Oh, yes. So that means you're not open up to love right now. You're not, they would describe you as somebody that's holding back in love. Okay? So when I was saying that marriage, maybe you're not married. That's what I was saying. So at the beginning I said marriage. I don't think that applies to everybody. But I feel like I said, you have a lot of skills and talent. But you're not open up to love because we now have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So your I heard your heart chakra is blocked. That's what they would say. because not it's not hardened, it's just blocked because you're still trying to process those hurt. Yeah, we have the Page of Sword. Okay, so a lot of people spy on you. A lot of people watch you. They watch you move because you're I feel like if you have social media, you don't post a lot of pictures, you don't post a lot about yourself. You keep to yourself, you're quiet, you could be an Aries here because we have the Emperor here. The Knight of Cups in reverse, and we have this Page of Swords. So people watch you, they pay attention to you, they try to like they gossip about you too, because I heard gossip. They gossip about you. People gossip. That's why they would describe you as somebody that people would like to talk about, but they're hard to like get into your circle. You're very grounded. You have strong masculine energy to you. You could bear a lot of like responsibilities. You could shoulder a lot of responsibilities, and you're very wise. I heard like wise because of like the experience that you have, and you're very balanced because we have Libra and Aries, and they're both opposite signs. So you have a balanced aspect to your chart. You could have both of these elements to your chart. Okay, you know how to like you know how to be fair in your dealings, and you know how to use your power when it's needed. Okay, so like I'm saying, like let's say if that spell works on you, like that stuff like resonates with you, that's what I meant to say. You're able to know when it's like, oh, should I pray about it and then let the universe deal with it, or should I do a return to sender? And then when I do return to sender, it happens 10 times full because my energy is more powerful than that person that's sending it to me. Like I feel like you're very powerful, like a healer. And like I heard shaman. So maybe you come from a shaman like family, or like maybe your family, you guys, like your ancestors are very powerful, and like they're healers, like very powerful healers. And also I feel like you could be a lawyer, or you could be in the justice system, or you could be like even like I heard diplomat, or your family could be like your dad or your mom could be diplomats. But like I feel like you are in like, they would say that you're in high ranking. You're not somebody like, I don't feel like you're somebody like, they would say that you're not somebody that's like you have a lot of connects. You have a lot of power because the Emperor is here, and you're strong, like you have strong psychic abilities. You know how to protect yourself, protect your energy from intruders that try to spy on you spiritually. You're able to tap into that, like I said, esoteric energy, esoteric knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge in that. And I feel like it's also your family. It's not just you. I feel like they would say that you come from a family of like that sort. That's why you're so powerful. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? Okay, Spirit, chill now. Okay. How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? How would it describe my pal number 3? How would a tarot reader describe my pal number 3? Just one card. Sorry guys, my son is like having fun in the background. So if you guys hear the noise, I apologize for that. So we have a leap. You go first and your universe will catch you. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending light, laying foundation, divine plan. That's what I'm saying. Your esoteric knowledge that you have, the tarot reader knowledge that you have, I feel like you got it from your grandma. Okay, maybe your grandma, when you were young, your grandma used to teach you tarot. She used to teach you all the things, and she used to make you like maybe like practice or like do some tests where she was testing your knowledge to know how you read the cards. Maybe you did stuff like that when you were young. maybe that resonates with one person, but you have strong connection to your ancestors. So that's what they would describe you like. That's what I said. You will know when somebody does something, anything spiritual against you, any attack, you'll sense it right away, and you'll be able to block that attack, like send it back to that person. That's what I said. Either you'll do return to sender or pray about it and let the universe and your ancestors deal with it. But when you do return to sender, it goes 10 times full. That's what I heard, 10 times full, like the emperor, powerful. So whenever like your enemies, when you crush them, you crush them. Like you crush them where they cannot like come back for you again. Like once it's like it's done. Like once you send it back, they don't have any more ammunition. Oh my god. I can't even talk. They don't have any more, like they don't have nothing to send back to you because you destroyed them. When you send it back, when you did that return to sender, you destroyed them. And then answer the call. You're very intuitive. You're like you know where you're going in life. You have like your inner compass. That's why I say you do feng shui. You know how to, like, I feel like you're alchemist. You know how to work with energy. Maybe you do Reiki. I heard Reiki. So I'm telling you, you have like I said, esoteric knowledge. Maybe you know Reiki, maybe you practice Reiki, or you have Reiki done on you, so you know exactly how to heal yourself. And leap is like the fool. You go first and the universe will catch you. You have strong sense of like adventure. You don't let like things hold you back in life because you know how to plan ahead, but you also trust that the universe will always catch you no matter what happens. That's why like you don't really like, you know how to be fair. You know how to like, okay, am I gonna like really retaliate against this person knowing damn well that I'm more powerful than them, or am I just gonna let it go, let it be, let them do whatever they do, and then just let the universe deal with them? You have that knowledge, you have that understanding of life. So that's how like a tarot reader would describe you to somebody. So they will also tell that person that if they try to do harm, like let's say if like somebody were to go ask the tarot reader to do harm to you, like to put spell on you, that tarot reader will tell them, no, I can't, because this person's powerful and they're gonna send it right back to me. Yeah, they're not gonna do it. Okay. So this is all I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 3. Bye.